Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I'm going to be doing basically a talk-through tutorial. I haven't had really the time to do it because of school, so I'm just going in with my Lancome moisturizer. This feels so good to the skin. I'm actually almost out of this one, and I'm really sad about it because it is pretty expensive. But yeah, I just use that all over my face and make sure that it's like a little tacky before I put my foundation on. So then I'm just going in with my Becca Skin Love foundation. This foundation is really like, it's not super lightweight, but it's not super heavy, if that makes sense. You can definitely build it up. Then I'm just going with my It Cosmetics foundation brush and just blending that down my neck and all over the face. I haven't done a talk-through tutorial with you guys in a long time because I've been super busy with school. As you guys know, if you've been watching my channel or if you're new to my channel, I'm in cosmetology school, so I haven't had time to sit down and interact with you guys as much as I've wanted to, but I know that the future is bright and I definitely will have time for those videos, the more breaks and stuff that I have over school. So just bear with me, I am doing the best that I can. Then I'm just going with my It Cosmetics Bye Bye Under Eye Concealer. This stuff is so good. It makes you look super awake when you've only gotten like a few hours of sleep. So if you have bad under eye bags, I would highly recommend this concealer. It's not as thick as Tarte Shape Tape, and you guys know that that's like my ride or die concealer, along with the ColourPop concealer as well, the no filter. But I'm just putting this on my eyelids to prime for our eyeshadow look today. And then I'm just blending that out with the same It Cosmetics brush that I use for foundation. If you guys do enjoy today's video, don't forget to hit that big red subscribe button before you leave, and make sure you turn on your post notification bell so you never miss any of my future uploads. Also, don't forget to give this video a big thumbs up if you guys do enjoy it. So now I'm just going in with my Becca brow pomade, and I think I'm using like a Morphe brow brush right now. I usually use my Anastasia Beverly Hills brush, but as of recently I've been using this Morphe one that I got in a brush set because the ABH one is kind of just wearing down because I use it so much. So I'm trying to rotate my brushes, that way I can have more life out of my brushes instead of just using the same brushes all the time. But yeah, I'm just flickering that product up into my eyebrows. Nothing really crazy. I've been actually liking more of a natural brow lately, not so like drawn on, if that makes sense. I'm definitely not perfect at the brows for sure. And then I'm just going in with some concealer and I'm cleaning up that brow. The thing that I really like about the Becca pomade is I feel as though like the ABH one is still a nice pomade, but the Becca one, to me, I kind of like it a bit more just because of the consistency of the pomade. The Becca one is a little more creamy to me and makes it a little easier to work with than the ABH one. But all in all, I think they're both really great products. So I know the title of this video says BH Cosmetics. I'm just going in with a transition shade in the Jaclyn Hill palette. There's not really like a good transition shade in the BH Cosmetics palette, so that's one reason why I'm using the Jaclyn Hill palette, just to use kind of like a more taupier brown shade. So I'm just taking that transition shade and lightly buffing it into my crease. And I'm blending it all around into the crease. And then I'm just going to take a little bit more and buff it into the crease. Then I'm going to go in with my BH Cosmetics shade, and I'm going to take this red shade, and I'm just going to begin by packing that on my lid. And you guys will see, I think I want to say I'm using an It Cosmetics brush right now. I'm pretty sure. But the label, I did look at it when I was editing this, and it's so worn off that I can't tell, but I'm pretty positive it's an It Cosmetics brush. And I'm going to try to tell you guys every brush that I'm using, but always feel free to comment. If you guys do have any questions, I will be happy to answer them for you guys. It's really hard to include everything, but I do the best that I can, and I'm by far not the best YouTuber. I'm still learning as I go and I grow. But I'm just taking that. I'm kind of going in like a back and forth motion on my eye, and then going towards the outer portion of my eye and doing like an outer V. And then you'll see me go in with some setting powder. This is the Fenty Beauty setting powder in, I believe it's the banana shade. And then I'm just taking that same blending brush that we use for the transition shade, and I'm just buffing that red into the crease, and also doing the same thing to the other eye. So then I'm just going to be taking my Kat Von D Lock-It Concealer, and I'm going to be going in and doing a cut crease. Just going to begin by packing that on the lid, and then I like to say going in a circle motion. A lot of people like to do the thing where they put the concealer on their eyelid and then they look up. I don't personally like that. I have hooded eyelids, so I don't really like that method, but whatever works for you to get the cut crease is honestly what you should do. Then I'm just going to be dipping back into my Jaclyn Hill palette and using a shimmer shade to pop that on my lid, just because the BH Cosmetics does not really have like a shimmer shade in it. So that's the only reason I used the Jaclyn Hill palette, because honestly it just, to me, gives it, you know, more pop and looks more holiday. Then I'm also just taking that same shimmer shade and I'm popping that under my eyelid just to give it a good lift and make the eyeshadow look better. Now I'm just going to be taking that same red shade and I'm going to be popping that on my lower lash line. Then for eyeliner, I'm going to be taking the Stila Stay All Day waterproof eyeliner. And I did create a tiny little wing on the outer portion of my eye. Then I'm going to be taking my Benefit Cosmetics Roller Lash Mascara. This stuff is really good if you guys have not tried it. It's a really lightweight mascara. It does not clump on me, at least. Hopefully it doesn't clump on you guys either. Now I'm just going to be going in with a Morphe bronzer and highlighter palette. I'm going to be using the shade Donut and the other bronzer shade as well. And I'm just going to begin by not really contouring, but bronzing my face. Then I'm just going to be taking my e.l.f. Contour Little Mini palette. You guys can pick this up at any drugstore, and I'm using the two lightest shades in the palette to kind of carve out my bronzer that we did earlier. I also like to take the two lightest shades that we carved out the bronzer with and use them underneath my eyes to brighten them up a bit. Then I'm going to be taking one of my all-time favorite blushes. As you guys know, if you've been on my channel, I love the Laura Geller brushes. I'm actually very upset because Ulta Beauty, my local store, does not carry this brand anymore, but this is the Blush and Brighten by Laura Geller. Now I'm just going to be going in with the shade Extra from the Beaming Highlight Collection from Jaclyn Hill Cosmetics, and I'm going to begin patting that over my cheekbones. I'm just taking her highlighter brush and further intensifying that highlight on my cheekbones. Then I'm just taking some clear duo lash glue and I'm just going to be applying that to my lashes. Then I'm just going to be taking this MAC lip liner in the shade Cherry and I'm going to be overlining my lips. Then I'm going to be going in with the Joa, I hope I'm saying that right, in the shade Adulting. You guys can pick this up at any local drugstore. This is not sponsored, but they did send it to me in my influencer box. This is so moisturizing and it feels so good on the lips. It's not drying and you can wear it throughout the day. It literally stayed on for 6 hours and I ate and drank my coffee and everything, so I would highly recommend this drugstore lipstick. And I'm just going to be taking some Ardell Double Wispy lashes and applying those. I do use a lash applicator. As I've said before, I highly recommend getting a lash applicator to apply your lashes. It just makes the process so much easier. And then I'm just going to be taking my Morphe setting spray and spraying that all over my face. And yes, I know it's upside down in the video. I'm sorry. But then for my outfit, I'm just wearing a red long sleeve shirt. I believe it's from Target, and the scarf is also from Target. And my jeans are PacSun. And then for my hair, I just kind of honestly brushed it and left it wavy like it is and didn't put any hot tools or anything on it. And then for my shoes, I'm just wearing a cute set of loafers. I believe I got these at Target or Ross. But yeah, that's it for this video. I love you guys so much and thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that red subscribe button, become part of the #JHNation.